For June 2025, our men's health program is shining a light onto the stories of 6 men who have survived prostate cancer. They all participate in our men's health activities through the Department of Public Health. Here's the story of Michael Cole.
I'm Michael Cole from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'm 56 years of age, and I was diagnosed with prostate cancer in August of 2023. All right, in August of 2023, I always go in for my yearly checkups, my physicals, and last year the doctor was saying something about my PSAs, which I didn't know nothing about, So this year, the year in August, he came up and he's like, your PSA levels had went up. So I was like totally confused because, like I said, I didn't know what that was. So then he said we had to do some testing. So then I had, the biopsy done, the snippings, which is not good. But once that they did all that, then I found out that I was stage 2 prostate cancer. So it was like I was like a boulder had just fell on me because I didn't know if I was still gonna be here, and I didn't know the ramifications. I didn't know what to expect. So I'm sitting in there, and I got tears coming from my eyes, and I'm just at awe. But my doctor at the time, stated that things gonna be fine. He even gave me a book to read, try to help me ease my mind a little bit. So I had a good support system. Got the book, I read it. Came back, a few weeks later, and I know he's talking about robotic, the surgery, doing a robotic surgery. So once again, I didn't know what that was. So, and I had some friends in the medical field that I went to college with, and the whole 9 yards. And so I'm calling around, I'm doing my research, and so everybody's like, robotics is good, So I went back and I was like, let's do the robotic surgery. So did a robotic surgery in November of 2023, right before Thanksgiving. So that was hard, because I'm in the hospital, not getting to celebrate with family and turkey, giblets, and the whole 9 yards. But so it was kind of crushing. So I had surgery, and it was, I'm a big dude, so them beds, man, they were small. I'm having a hard time. And then I had some complications. My heart was fluttering. I had to go back over that night to get seen again. But then they got things under control. So I'm in the hospital for, a good little while. Probably like 5 or 6 more days. So I get home. I'm refusing to go anywhere because, of course, I got the bag on me, and then they make new bags now, like carrying a gun on your side of your hip. I was like, I'm still not going nowhere, So my people was like, yeah, we gotta get this out of the house. I said, no. But so I get out a little bit, and so I'm at the house, and I'm looking out the backyard, and I'm like, oh man, I got to get this pool straightened out. And next thing you know, this heat come over me. I'm trying to make it to the garage, I pass out in my kitchen. So my significant other, she calls the ambulance and get there, and coming to find out I had like 2 big blood clots on my lungs. So I had to go back in and have surgery again. So they had to go through my neck this time to break the clots up. So I was in the hospital for like another 10, 11 more days. And I don't like hospitals, and I'm trying to get out, but it ain't happening. Once they got everything under control, then I was fine, but I still, I came back home, I still had the stuff all on me. And to me, it was painful. But I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to get what I got done. And as of 2024, I went back for my checkups, and PSA levels was down, not budging at all, not rising, cancer free. We as black men, all men, should take, notice signs in your body. I think my problem was, and I don't think I could tell different, was just frequent urinating at night, that was it. Nothing else, but, always get your checkups, make sure you get your checkups, your physicals. And once, my friends found out that I had prostate cancer, everybody was calling, man, what do I need to do? And I'm like, get checked up, make sure you got, your primary physician, and just make sure you do what you're supposed to do. Get checked up yearly, and just take care of your body, make sure you're working out. I'm in the gym at 4:30 in the morning, still, at 56, I'm just, and that's just how I am. I've been like that, and so I'm just want to say, I'm a dedicated person. So I just want to make sure I have a grandbaby now. So I just want to make sure I can live as long as I can. So enjoy her.
You can learn more about the Men's Health Program through these phone numbers or this email address.